He said one day you'll leave this world behind, so live a life you will remember. My father told me when I was just a child, these are the nights that never die. My father told me.
Hi everyone, welcome to CMUNC 2017. My name's Anne and I'm going to be your USG for Crisis Committees this conference. I'm here with the Dais of the Russian Revolution Cabinet, and they're going to introduce themselves and talk to you a little bit about their route.
Hi everyone, I'm Abigail. I'm a junior in the ILR school here at Cornell and I'll be the chair of the committee.
Hi, I'm Brian. I'm a senior in Arts and Sciences and I am the crisis director.
Hi everyone, I'm Maria. I'm a freshman majoring in engineering physics and I'll be your vice chair.
So what aspect of the crisis room are you guys most excited about for this conference?
Yeah, absolutely. So we haven't really figured out exactly what we want the crisis to look like, but overall we think that this revolution in Russian history isn't one that's normally explored. So we're really excited to see how the delegates really take this critical moment in Russian history and really run with the revolution aspect and sort of lay out the century for Russia.
Yeah, well, we're starting off we're at the end of the Russian-Japanese War. It's a very critical moment in Russian history because it's the point where these revolutionary groups in Russia are starting to form and gain power and influence. So it'll be really interesting to see how the delegates try to prevent what they know happens in the course of history with World War I and the revolution in 1917.
Yeah, we're really excited to see what the delegates do with the power that they've been given in this time period, the current situation of turmoil essentially in Russia, and to see how they handle it, and if there's anything that would happen differently, or if they draw the same path that history has. Yeah.
So what do you guys think is going to be the best 20 minutes of the weekend?
Question.
Yeah, well, we're hoping for the crisis to move a little bit quickly through history so that we can get through the critical points that happen in the regular course of history. So I'm really interested to see how the delegates respond to, for instance, the beginning of World War I. It's a very critical moment, and the way that the Russian government acts during World War I, especially at the beginning, is going to have a huge impact on what happens as we get closer to 1917.
So CMUNC likes to brand itself as a learning conference. So for veteran delegates and new crisis delegates alike, we hope that everybody comes to the conference and leaves learning something new. So on that note, what is your best piece of advice for your delegates?
I think mine is to just be really creative and really get into the energy of the committee. It's a crisis committee, so you really have a lot of flexibility in what you bring to it. So I think really working with the other delegates to really bring the most life to what's happening is the best piece of advice I can give.
Yeah, definitely. Working with the delegates is very important. Knowing your position very well and knowing the circumstances you're in, so this is a historical committee, know the history of Russia, culture of Russia, and know what kinds of actions are going to have what kind of certain kinds of responses from crisis, and I think we've all done very well.
Yeah, especially also for newer delegates, I would say never be afraid to talk in committee. It's, especially these crisis committees, are going to be a lot smaller, a lot closer, and a lot easier to talk. I know it can be intimidating, but we always want our delegates to be really involved, so it becomes really possible. And it turns out you could also have like a really big impact on what happens, so I always encourage you to say whatever you want.
Alright, thank you guys so much for coming in. We can't wait to have you guys up in snowy, beautiful Ithaca in just over a month. We'll see you soon.
My father told me.